hounds of the void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ihan crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
Zeratul, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy rumored to foretell the return of the xel'naga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulaan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy, yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe. The Zerg swarm came, as was foretold. And the Protoss, firstborn of the gods, rose to fight them. Now, the xel'naga that forged us all are returning. What do they come to save? Or to destroy?
I knew you'd find your way here. Eventually.
Your very presence defiles this place, Kerrigan.
Do you hear them, Zeratul? Whispering from the stars. The galaxy will burn with their coming.
Perhaps. But you won't live to see it!
Please. Our petty conflicts mean nothing now. A storm is coming that cannot be stopped. Fitting that we should face oblivion together.
Never!
Fate cannot be changed. The end comes. And when it finds me, I shall embrace it at last.
The prophecy is uncertain. There is always hope. My burdens weigh heavily. My allegiance is yours. The prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate shrines. I must gather them and depart this world quickly. This chasm is vast. It is fortunate that I can phase through the shadows to the other side. In the service of ire. We must not hesitate. Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should stun them with my void prison. Sukdash Salak. Ire will be restored. En Aladim Rashagal. We must not hesitate. My allegiance is yours. I will fulfill my calling. Ire will be restored. Sukdash Salak. Glory to... That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed. Honor commands. In the service of ire, that overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison before crossing this chasm. We must not hesitate. The first fragment of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zeratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final, agonizing moments of your species?
I will fulfill. So much for Kerrigan's reprieve.
Oh, Shakuras. You require my skills. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am. Greetings, Exalted One. We are here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Your presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving. Press me.
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed.
My burdens weigh heavily. I will be redeemed.
I am the voice of the eclipse. You require my skill.
You address me?
Cold is the void.
I will erase the demons of the past.
We are one with it.
Shozak Maknol,
You require my skills. Very well. I am the voice of the eclipse. I state thy bidding.
my burdens weigh heavily. You address me? Sukdash Sabah. We must not hesitate. That patrol of brood lords must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder. Race the...
We are one with the shadows. Zeratul,
My burden.
state thy bidding. You require my skills. I serve for now. It shall be that
You address me?
we are one with the shadows.
My burdens.
Require my skills.
Shozak Maklo, you address.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
I will erase the demons of the... I will be redeemed. My burdens break. I will be... Shozak Maklo, you address. I will erase the...
I am the voice of the eclipse.
My burdens weigh. I will erase the demons of the past. En Arudin, Rasha, you address me? Prepare for an aerial attack. Brace yourselves, my brethren. My burden. I will erase the demons of the past. I will be redeemed.
We are...
You address... The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan. Will erase the demon. I will be redeemed. Shozak Maknol.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
My burden
Is the void.
You address me?
State thy bidding.
My burden.
You require my skills.
I will erase. I.
State.
You address me? In the service of ire. My burden.
Cold is the void.
Shozak Maknol.
You require my skills. It shall be as you say.
You address me? Sukdan. I will erase.
I am the voice.
I will be redeemed.
We are one with the shadows.
I will erase the...
I am the voice of the eclipse.
must not hesitate.
State that bidding.
My burdens weigh heavily. The second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete.
Your hope is an illusion, old fool.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains. Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed. Glory.
I am the heart of darkness. Now. Very well.
Shozak Maknul,
I am the voice.
I will erase the demons.
You require.
Shozak Maknul, Ire will be restored.
We are one with.
I will be redeemed.
State thy bidding. Intriguing.
My burdens. You address me.
Cold is the void. I am the voice of the eclipse. We move unseen. Very wide. Zeratul.
My burdens break.
You require us. We are one with the shadow. Very well.
I will be redeemed. Honor.
I am the.
I will erase the demons of the...
I am the void.
I will be redeemed.
State thy.
You address me. I will erase the demons. The banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance. Maknul, we must not hesitate.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
I my burden go. Shozak Maknul,
You require my skills. Cold is the void.
you address me. I will fulfill my calling. In the service of Ire. This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land.
For now.
You address me? En Arudin Rashagal. Ire will be restored.
You require my skills.
Shozak Maknul. En Arudin Rashagal. My burdens weigh heavily. My allegiance.
We move unseen. Intriguing.
I will be redeemed. Spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack. I will erase the demons. I will erase the demons. My burdens weigh. You address me?
I.
Shozak Maknul?
Karas is nearby.
We must not hesitate. Glory to the first.
Antaro Tassadar, prelate Zeratul. I am High Templar Karas. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks.
Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her.
It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
State thy bidding.
Address me. I've placed the Ultralisk in a void prison. Bring it down, Karas. I will erase the demon.
State thy bidding.
Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zer?
These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us. Stalkers, take the high ground and support our brethren. My allegiance is
Zeratul has destroyed their works. Press on.
glory.
State thy bidding.
My burdens weigh heavily. In the service of
You require my skills.
I will erase. The Queen of Blades seeks to pervert this world with that hatchery. I must destroy it. You address me? It is done. All of Kerrigan's hatcheries are destroyed. There is yet hope for this world.
Thy bidding.
You address my burdens weigh heavily.
I am the heart of darkness.
The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother. I must get to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost. We must not hesitate. Honor commands.
Your allies are in battle.
Sukda.
Now, I shall become one with the Kala.
I cannot decipher the fragments on my own. Yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zeratul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.
I'm okay, Doc, before you start asking.
You were staring at that Protoss device for a very long time. Are you sure?
Well, now you mention it, I could use a drink. Or two. Maybe what I saw would make more sense if I was drunk.
What was it, Jim?
An old friend of mine. Looking for the end of the world. So these things are still a big mystery, huh?
Actually, I have found something interesting. Whenever you use that Protoss device over there, the artifacts respond by drawing together and expanding their molecular matrices.
A little slower and with shorter words, please.
Well, if you think of them as dry sponges, they draw ambient energy like water. These things try to absorb as much energy as they can.
Are they dangerous?
Not if you're human. If my theories are correct, and you were a Protoss, for instance, they could drain the life right out of you.
How did you become such good buddies with those freaky Protoss? All I hear is they kill Terrans like you and me on sight.
Some of them would. But some others would fight to the death protecting people like us. I helped them defend their homeworld from the Zerg during the First War. When Kerrigan came back leading the swarm, I helped them out again. They're real big on loyalty.
Damn, Jimmy. Almost sounds like you respect them.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Tychus.
Good to see you, brother. Wait. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen into the spirit world. The Protoss. He gave you a crystal. And now you've been seeing what he's seen.
That ain't nothing to do with you. Stay out of my head, Tosh.
Have it your way. But you want to tread careful when you go looking into the beyond. If you need me, you know where I'll be.
We have a very special guest today, Crown Prince Valerian. Thank you so much for joining us, Highness.
Thank you, Kate. It's wonderful to be here.
Let me get right to the question on everyone's mind. Is there anyone special in your life right now?
Truth be told, Kate, I've had a crush on you for many years.
Oh, stop.
But in all seriousness, with the Zerg invasion, there's little time for such things. I've been studying military tactics under General Warfield, and whatever spare time I have is devoted to statecraft. It's my goal to be the best emperor our people could ask for. When the time comes, of course.
Wonderful. Now I've got two of them to worry about.
My shift is almost over. Little drinking, little shut-eye, some more drinking, then right back to work.
How long was I down in the lab, Matt?
You've been gone for hours, sir. You've been in the lab all that time?
I used the Eon crystal Zeratul gave me. I'd swear it only lasted a few minutes. So vivid. Zeratul's been searching for a xel'naga prophecy about the end of the universe. There's more. I just haven't got to it yet.